Hello, boys and girls and parents. This is Miss Green. I am coming back to you again with another video, a step-by-step tutorial on how to access our Google Classroom. Now, just a heads up, our Google Classroom may look a little bit different than it's going to look for some weeks and months to come, just because I'm recording this in the beginning of the school year. However, there are going to be some basic things about Google Classroom that is always going to stay the same. So I want to make sure you understand the basics, and hopefully that will help you navigate through it as time goes on. So let's begin. First and foremost, you're going to make sure that you are logged into your Google account. So you're going to make sure it says your ID number at ppsstudent.org. And then once you have that, you're going to click on this waffle grid right here, and you're going to click Classroom. Okay, once you click Classroom, you should see My Classroom pop up. I have invited all of you either through email or by other means. Maybe I messaged you directly. Either way, it should pop up on your account. First, you're going to click join, and then it'll allow you into the classroom. Now, I don't have that part of Google Classroom because I am the teacher, so I don't really see that aspect of it. However, I do know from experience with students last year that is what it looks like at first. But once you are in, you're going to see our lovely banner here. There's me sitting with my laptop because we're all digital now, so that's where we're mostly doing our learning. And you're going to see a couple of things. You're going to see our classroom heading, our title, second grade, the class code, which some of you may use to join the class, and sometimes you will see our Meet link. Now, this is one thing that will sometimes be up and sometimes be down. So right now it is not visible to you, but when I click to make it visible to students, that means that I want you to join me for a live session. Now, I will be posting our live meeting links and times every morning. So just make sure that you're checking Google Classroom to know when I want you to click on that link to join me live, okay? Other than that, we're on our streaming tab. This is where we're going to have all the big major announcements here. So far we have a couple of announcements. I made a welcome backslide, meeting me, and a video with that. And we have our night before school. As you can see, I'm recording the night before school starts, and I hope that you took a look at it and you got prepared and you were all ready and set for the next day. And then there'll be some more announcements popping up as time goes on. Now, also on the stream, you'll see over here in the corner, you're going to have your upcoming due work. So anything that I've assigned to students that has a grade to it, or I need it back by a certain time and day, is going to show up here. Okay, so if you click view all, it leads you to all of the work that you need to do, what has been checked already, and what needs to be done. Okay, so right now it's blank because we haven't really started yet, but once we do start, you'll start seeing all of that. Next, we have our Classwork tab, super important. The basics of the Classwork tab is that you're going to see resources at the top. Those are going to be any important things that I know you're going to need throughout the school year. I'm going to try my best to label it so that you know exactly what is in that source, that folder. So we have our parent letter, important parent information, our schedule, our classroom resources, which is our Google site. I hope you watched that video tutorial. And then I'm also going to put all the tutorials up there as well, so that later on you can return to it and rewatch it if you need to. As our school year goes on, I know if you were here last year and had some experience with distance learning, this is where we're going to be posting all of our classwork materials. So in order to keep it organized so that you can go back and you can have a good check of it, we're going to go by weeks. So I'm going to label what week we're doing, and then in that topic, I'm going to tell you the day, both written out and in date form. So that if for some reason you miss an assignment and I say, oh, we did that on the 9th of September, you can go back and you can check it, okay? Now, please make sure to do the attendance question each day. This is your attendance. If I do not get this question in each day, then unfortunately I have to mark you absent. And 2 absences means I have to report it to administration. So please make sure that you're signing in. And if for some reason you can't sign in for the day, if you're feeling sick or you have a family emergency, please make sure you reach out. Like I said in my parent letter, this year is very different for all of us. And as you know, we are in the middle of a pandemic and people unfortunately are sick and have a lot of struggles and issues around what's going on. So we are going to be patient with you and we hope that you're patient with us. And the only way that we can be patient with each other and have everything work smoothly is if we are communicating. So if for any reason you cannot do the attendance question or you cannot make a day online, all you have to do is let me know and we can work on it together, okay? So the weeks will be labeled and then it'll be labeled by day and date. And then I have a brief description of what the assignment is about, okay? So the next part of this is that we have our grades. So right now I don't have anything up because I haven't assigned anything yet and you haven't given me back work, but this tab is going to be super important. So you're going to go to this grades tab to see what your grades are. Whether you submitted assignment or not, I'm going to be posting my feedback and your grades for it in that grading tab, okay? So please make sure that you check that. As far as I know, we are still doing our report cards based on the grades in Google Classroom, and those grades in Google Classroom will be based on a 4-point rubric scale. So if you remember from first grade, the rubric is from a 1 to 4, and I'll explain more about that once I meet with all the parents, okay? So that's basically the bottom line foundation of Google Classroom. Like I said, there can be so much in here, but I just want to give you the foundations that you know as time goes on where to start from. Okay, so I hope this was helpful. And if there's anything you need more information on or you need me to explain a little bit more, don't hesitate to reach out. You can email me, you can call and text within our school hours, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Okay, so I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful school year, and I can't wait to meet you all and work with you. Bye.